It's a beautiful day to be alive. It wasn't that long ago I actually believed prayer was a hokey pokey, ridiculous thing, and you couldn't just pray for what you want and get it. And I found out I was totally wrong. And I came across a Greg Braden prayer technique. He's a former aerospace scientist that became a really amazing quantum physicist. And he explains a prayer technique that literally changed my life. I mean, once I learned this prayer technique, I went from being a college dropout, trying to create my reality, self-publishing my first book because no one would publish it and everyone said it wouldn't sell, to becoming a millionaire by the time I was 27, publishing books with the largest English publishing company in the world, Penguin Random House, becoming a multimillionaire by the time I turned 30. I'm retiring my wife, and I'm not saying any of that to I brag so you think I'm cool or something like that. I'm just saying it because it is freaking crazy how powerful prayer is if you know how to do it. And Greg Braden is a aerospace scientist that went on a mission to discover the real science of prayer. And I break this down into 7 steps. I'm just sitting here looking at the beautiful mountains. It's a beautiful day. I was just looking out from my living room, and every time I look out, it reminds me of the power of prayer. It reminds me of the power of prayer, and it reminds me of the power of consciousness. And so I hope you enjoy this video. You can check out Greg Braden's book on prayer, which I'll link right there down below. Make sure you hit the like button on this video to send it out into the YouTube universe so more people see this video. And right there down below is my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. It's my free success hypnosis that I started to use because what I noticed is the hard part, once you learn this prayer technique, it's going to change your life, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's health, whether it's career stuff, whether it's a house, car, whatever the heck it is that you want. And it could be many things over the course of time. It's going to happen when you follow this 7-step process very specifically. But one of the issues that I fell into is after I would do the prayer technique, sometimes, later on in my day, I'd revert to old thinking patterns. And I realized so much of my life was subconsciously programming me to block what I wanted. I was getting in my own way, right? I said of all these things that I feel so grateful for that I was able to manifest in my life from this prayer technique that I said earlier. And I probably would have done a million times better if I didn't just get in my way so much. And so that's why I created this free success hypnosis. It's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com in the description and pinned to the comments, and you can check that out. Without further ado, I'm going to go sit down right over here at one of my new favorite film spots. And I'm going to break down these 7 prayer techniques. Comment right there down below. Let me know where in the world you're coming from. I'm in the beautiful southwest of the United States. And the power of prayer is universal. You may think, well, is it going to work because I'm older, I'm younger, I live in this certain place, or I have these memories and these things that happen to me, and my current reality seems like it's not where I want. The power of prayer works everywhere. So let me know one thing you're grateful for, where in the world you are coming from, what city, state, and let's dive right into this very powerful Greg Braden prayer technique that changed my life, and more importantly, it can change your life as well. So step number 1 is just quite literally wake up and thank God every single day. I know it sounds like a cliche, stupid little silly thing. You clicked on the video and that's all I'm talking about. The reason I found that this is so important is because it connects me with a sense of inspiration. It connects me with a sense of purpose, and it helps me remember that there is a power greater than myself. And guess what else? That I'm pretty lucky to be alive. I mean, think about the fact, you think about this for a sec. You could have been born 300 years ago. If you were born 300 years ago, you had no internet, and it's highly likely you were localized to some little farm that you probably didn't even own, depending on what country you're in, because so much of the world, the eliters made owning private property illegal. So you spent your life working for basically nothing, This is a great time in human history to be alive. We're lucky and we're privileged, and it's important to take the best advantage of that. And I found when I can remember that, I always seize the day. And when I forget to do that, I don't. So if you don't like the word God, that's fine. Whatever it is, just thank life, thank your heart. Thank the fact that your heart beat through the night. A bunch of people every single day go to bed and they don't wake up. You and I weren't one of them. Put our feet on the ground and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. You can comment that down below. Thank you, thank you, thank you, right there down below. And let's just build that vibe. Like really get into your heart right now and think about how grateful you are to be alive. Think about the fact that you could have been born 500 years ago. Think about the fact that you're in a unique position to take incredible opportunity of all the latest advances in human civilization. All of them are happening right now. We're at the apex of that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Step number 2, once you get out of bed and you say that, you hop over to the mirror and you say, everything I do succeeds and prospers. You say it out loud, so you activate that in every cell of your body. It goes right into your subconscious mind. It activates. Most people wake up and they repeat the same cycle. Oh, I have so much to do today, and I don't know, or their anxiety picks up. A lot of people's anxiety picks up right before they go to bed, and then as soon as they wake up, it starts right back up again. So repeat this. Everything I do today succeeds and prospers. One of the ways I drill this into my head is with a success hypnosis, and I have that affirmation along with many others. Everything I do succeeds and prospers. I give my talents with love, and I'm wonderfully blessed financially. Everything I do succeeds and prospers. If you want that financial success hypnosis, it's free. It's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. I'll just plug it in while I'm in the shower. I'll plug it in while I'm cooking, while I'm stretching, while I'm writing out what I'm going to do in the day. And I'll just let it go into my subconscious mind. That's jakeshypnosis.com. It's free right there down below. But repeat this and feel it vibrate through every cell of your body. Everything I do succeeds and prospers. Okay, now for the fun stuff. Number 3 is do one thing uncomfortable within 2 hours of waking up. There's a book by a Navy SEAL. It's titled Embrace the Suck. And I think it comes from a quote from David Goggins. Find one way to embrace the suck. If we don't push the limits on our comfortability, we can never break through to a new version of ourselves. Because your comfort zone is really your perceived identity, personality, and normalcy in your life. And what keeps us stuck is we wake up and our old feelings surface, right? Oh, I'll go to the gym later, but I'm really busy, or I have a lot going on, so then we procrastinate on busy work and not doing the big stuff because it's daunting. So it doesn't matter what it is, but my new morning routine that I've implemented is very simple. I just do something that is uncomfortable. For me, that is exercising right when I wake up every day. Yesterday I ran 5 miles. Today I did upper body workout. I really didn't want to do either of them, but I forced myself to do it. So I start to break the barrier. It's like squishing the bug on my old ego, on my own personality. I'm wringing it out of me, just like you wring out a wet towel or a wet old wet clothes. So here's some ways you can embrace the suck, and I invite you to repeat that mantra, embrace the suck. Every time your mind wants to talk you out of it, your old identity, embrace the suck, embrace the suck. You could comment that down below, embrace the suck. Here's a couple ways you could embrace the suck. Exercise. 2 hours of uninterrupted work. I found some of my best work is in the morning, uninterrupted. I don't get on the computer. Unless I'm working on the computer. I don't get on the internet. I don't get on my phone. My wife's still asleep. My baby's still asleep. And it's 2 hours uninterrupted. A lot of times I don't really want to do it, but that's another example of it. Could be 100 push-ups. It could be practicing visualizing. And maybe that's hard for you because you don't like to sit still. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's uncomfortable to your comfort zone. So I invite you to pick 1 or pick 2, pick 3. You could just start with 1 and make it a daily habit, or you could rotate between a few of them, which is what I do. If my body's so tired from working out a lot, maybe I won't wake up early in the morning and hit the gym. Instead, I'll wake up and get 2 hours of uninterrupted work in. I'll rotate between the two of them, but the goal is to embrace the suck. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it is uncomfortable to your comfort zone. Next step is to rewrite or read out loud your main goals to reinforce what's most important in your day. A lot of days are they're meaningless and they're pointless and we don't know what to focus on, so we're just reacting all day to whatever the day throws at us, whatever the email inbox throws at us, whatever the family, the life, whatever the world throws at us, we just react to it. What I invite you to do is write your goals on a piece of paper, tape them on a wall, and read them in the morning, so it's reinforcing to your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that focuses where you give it attention, where you give it commands, so that you remember what's most important. You can also rewrite this every single day. Grant Cardone rewrites his goals every single morning. Super quick, just takes a couple minutes and gets your brain in the right place. Last but not least is to show up to life in a big way, work hard, whatever it is life throws at you, whatever it is, you're pushing yourself and remembering this mantra. Thank you, God, for unexpected success. Thank you, God, for blessing my life with unexpected success. Thank you, God, for blessing my life with unexpected success. Part of the reason people procrastinate and part of the reason they remain unproductive is as an unconscious self-protective mechanism against failure. We've been let down a lot in life or taught we can't have what we want or it's too hard, so we procrastinate because we don't want to give our whole heart to something unconsciously and not be rewarded for it. So by default, we end up failing in life at whatever it is, our health, our finances, our work, our family. So repeat this mantra. Thank you, God, for unexpected success. You can comment that down below. Thank you, God, for unexpected success. And repeat that mantra in everything you do, because part of showing up to life is about having faith that if you show up, you will be rewarded. And if your mind is focused on unexpected success, it will meet you in common hours. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Back over looking at the beautiful view and feeling grateful that one, I'm alive. Two, that you and I have this opportunity to make the most of our life. And three, that we can control our life by controlling our mornings. So let me know if I missed anything in this morning routine, what you thought of it, if you're going to implement it in your life. I'd love to know where in the world you're coming from. I'm in the beautiful Southwest of the United States. This is a morning routine you can implement no matter how old you are, what city, state, country you're in, but I'd love to know where you're coming from. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you'd like to see more of these types of morning or nightly routines that you can implement in your life, be sure to check out my free financial success hypnosis. It's right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com, and I'll see you next time.